Hello my dear health seekers, Inga from Health Origins here. So today I've got an exciting recipe for you. We're going to be making sunflower seed cheese. So I've got the same recipe made with cashews, but today we're going to be making it with sunflower seeds because two reasons. It's cheaper and some people have nut allergies. So because of these two reasons, we're going to be making sunflower seed cheese. So let's begin. So we're gonna start by pre-roasting our sunflower seeds. If you prefer raw tasting sunflower seeds, then you can do that and skip this step, but I prefer roasted sunflower seeds, so we're gonna do just a quick roasting of the sunflower seeds, and then at the end we'll actually compare the two tastes, because I made some with raw sunflower seeds, and now we're going to do with toasted, so I'll be able to compare and say for sure which one I prefer. So I've got my frying pan, dry frying pan, and I've got 1 cup of sunflower seeds. So just gonna pour them in. The wider your frying pan, the better. But if you don't have a large one, like this one, it's got quite a bit of layer of the sunflower seeds at the bottom, so I'm gonna keep on mixing. So you want to be careful as well not to burn your sunflower seeds. You want them just slightly roasted until, some of them you'll see are getting like a golden color. Yeah, the aroma is intensifying now, and I can see some more golden sunflower seeds here, so I'm gonna just switch it off now, and it's still got some residual heat here too. So I'm gonna put my water, about half a liter of water or so. We're gonna, get it boiling. If you have more time, you can soak it in cold water for about 3 or more hours, or even overnight. But because I'm pushed for time, what you can do, you can pour boiling water over the seeds for about 15 and 20 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna pour my seeds into this glass jug here. So I've got my sunflower seeds in a jug, and I'm gonna pour boiling water on them. As obviously the sunflower seeds were hot themselves still, and I'm pouring boiling water. They were even bubbling a little bit. But yeah, so we'll leave that for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna drain them and continue on with the cheese process. So it's been over 15 minutes that the sunflower seeds have been soaking, and I'm gonna just drain them here. And I've got my Thermomix blender here. Any powerful blender will do. If yours is not as powerful, then you'll probably need to blend for a little bit longer, because what we are aiming for is a really smooth cheese. So add our sunflower seeds in the blender. And then we've got the rest of our ingredients. So we've got 1 cup of water. So I'm going to add that in. We need 4 tablespoons of nutritional yeast flakes. So this is the secret ingredient that gives it the cheesiness. So I just put quite heaped 4 tablespoons in here. 4. We need about 1 teaspoon or just a little bit less of salt, so just a scant teaspoon, or if you want to limit your sodium, you could put maybe half a teaspoon, but I think about a teaspoon or just under is the right amount. Then we need half a teaspoon of onion powder. Mine is a little bit clumpy, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine blended. So about half a teaspoon of onion powder. We've got 2 tablespoons of tapioca starch. So you know, other starches would work here as well. So like arrowroot or potato starch and even cornstarch would probably work. I'm using tapioca starch today, so this is 2 tablespoons, so hopefully that will be enough. So that goes in, and then to make it actually cheesy, because even though we put the nutritional yeast, if it doesn't have the acidity, it'll not have that cheesy flavor. So we'll put 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar here. Or you could replace it with lemon juice if you don't have apple cider vinegar. However, it doesn't quite have the same tang. It's a little bit sweeter, lemon juice, and you might need, you know, 2 tablespoons or a bit more. But I'll do about 1.5 tablespoons here. And then I'm just going to stick the lid on and blend for about 3 minutes. I find that about 3 minutes makes it quite nice and smooth for me. So the cheese has blended, or the sunflower seeds, shall I say, because it's not quite cheese yet. So I'm going to now transfer all of this mass into the non-stick pot. So I've got a non-stick pot on my induction hob, and we need to heat it up for the tapioca starch to activate and thicken it. So I've got all of this in here, so I'm going to just put it on kind of medium low. We don't want it going like super hot because it'll start sticking to the bottom, and for this you really want to put it in a non-stick pan if you have one. And I actually like mixing it with a whisk. So I've got a whisk, silicone coated whisk, so it doesn't obviously scratch my non-stick surface, and I like mixing with that because once tapioca starts heating up, it starts clumping a little bit at the start. So this is nice, and it kind of distributes it evenly. So we need to basically heat it up until it starts bubbling, maybe, you know, cook it for a minute or 2, and that will be it. So now it's starting to bubble up a little bit, and you need to really keep on mixing this as it heats, because you don't want no crust burning up on the bottom, and then you'll get the lumps coming up into your cheese. So really you want to be keeping on stirring every so often to just make sure I'm quite on a low medium heat. So this cheese really doesn't set hard or anything. It kind of becomes like a thick gloopy cheese consistency, and it thickens up a little bit more as it cools. However, it's definitely not a sliceable cheese, this one. I don't know, I think it might be something to do with sunflower seeds themselves, because with cashews, that amount of tapioca starch would already have it even thicker cheese, but I think it's maybe something to do with the sunflower seeds. But it's still a great kind of spreadable cheese, and you can kind of plop it on, you know, with a spoon onto your pizza. You can have nachos, dip with your nachos. You can put it on your pasta, so maybe, you know, dilute it with a little bit of olive brine or something, and you can have it on the pasta, or even like this if you like a really thick cheesy sauce. You can put it in your tacos, you know, anywhere else where you would put a cheesy sauce, maybe on your boiled or steamed vegetables as well. I think it would be nice. So anywhere where you would need some kind of like a cheese sauce, that's where you can use this. And then once it cools down, it becomes like a spreadable cheese, so you can spread it on bread, on crackers. Yeah, so you could use it like a spreadable cheese then. So yeah, it's definitely heated up now. So I'll give it another minute and I think we'll be ready. Yeah, so I think this is thickened up as much as it will thicken up now. It's pretty nice and goopy. So I'm gonna just switch it off and I'm gonna transfer it into this Tupperware box. And then we're gonna do the taste testing. So I've added it all to the Tupperware box. So I'm gonna give it a taste test here. It's still hot. I'll try not to burn myself. Yummy. So yeah, so that one definitely has a distinctive kind of sunflower cheesy flavor. But let me try the previous one, the one that I made with raw and not roasted sunflower seeds. So this is obviously cooled down since I made it. They both are nice. Maybe this is a little bit more neutral. It doesn't have as much as a sunflower seed kind of taste, but I think I still prefer the roasted sunflower seeds because it has this yummy taste. So yeah, if you try it, let me know which version did you try and how did you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and subscribe for more videos just like this on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And let me know what other videos you would like me to healthify or veganize on this channel. If you have some favorite dishes of yours, you know, perhaps I could make them either vegan or perhaps I can make them healthier, because here on this channel I don't use any oil or any kind of refined ingredients like flours, for example, or white sugar. I try to use brown sugar, coconut sugar, or maple syrup, or dates, things like that where possible. And remember, food is fuel, so be mindful of what you put in the body. Until next time.